Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. I hope all of your guys' week has started off amazing and well, and I hope all of you guys are feeling energized and productive and motivated. And if you're not, I'm sending you some energy. It is voiceover Nessa here today, so we're gonna be going through a DIY with me kind of video. You guys have been asking me, when will I make covers for my binders? And so I finally sat down this past week and I made binder covers just for my first binder for Treasure. And it took me 2 hours and a half. And so basically what I did was, because I have literally like 50 extra Treasure albums, I'm literally just going through these first 3 chapters, and I'm just basically cutting out pages that I really like. As you can see here, this is my ending pile, and now that I have a pile of like photos that I really liked, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and trim them down to the size that I like, using this handy dandy paper cutter that I've had for over a decade actually. My mom actually has had this forever, and so I've just been using it since then. So yeah, I'm just going ahead and trimming down all the photos that I cut out from the albums. I figured instead of just leaving the albums there, I would put them to good use and make like covers for my binders with them. It's a great way to reuse your albums, especially if you have like so many extras or duplicate albums. And honestly, it's also really fun as well. So yeah, I really recommend using old or extra albums for scrapbooking purposes or journaling or like whatever you want to do with it. After all, it is your money, so you're allowed to do whatever you want with your stuff. Here I'm just picking out the tiny little scraps of papers. I really recommend keeping all the bigger pieces. They just work really well for scrapbooking or like bullet journaling or just whatever you want to do with them. So here I have some cardstock paper, and I'm basically just choosing some colors that I think I would like to work with, and I went with white and some shades of blue. And then now I'm just pretty much doing this like scrapbook kind of style. I'm not a really artistic person, so I'm sorry if this turns out ugly to you, but you know what? I'm pretty proud of the way this turned out for someone who is not very good at art like myself. So basically I just took a whole bunch of pieces of paper and just laid it out until I found like a format that I liked or the way that it looked. And yeah, you just keep going back and forth doing this until you're satisfied with the way you have things set up. Alright, and this is the finished product. It honestly turned out so much nicer than I thought it would. I am totally not great at art at all, so yeah. And now we're gonna work on the back cover, and then we also have the side cover as well, which we're gonna do last. So let's go ahead and get started with the back. So I'm just repeating the same process that I did for the front cover, just pretty much kind of like putting whatever photos that I like around and just sorting everything around until I find something that I like. Also, I think it's amazing that the original footage for this video was over 2 hours long, and somehow I've gotten it down to under 10 minutes. This is the power of fast forwarding, guys. This is a pretty good time lapse in my opinion. And this is where I messed up because I accidentally got some of that double-sided tape adhesive on Jiyun's face, and so you can see that it literally left a smudge on his face. So I just went ahead and cut out another of these photos, and yeah, problem solved. And voila, this is what the back cover looks like. And now we're going to be moving on to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and take off this little sticker as well. And for the side panel, I'm pretty much doing the exact same thing as I did for the front and the back covers. So yeah, just repeating the process. And this is what it ended up looking like. Now that I am looking back, I honestly should have flipped the text around so it was the other way, so that way you could actually read treasure, like it would be facing down instead of like the opposite direction. But you know what, it's okay. And in the corner you'll see this is what the binder looks like when it's standing up. And here is an overall look. I am so proud of myself. I honestly thought I was going to butcher this video and this little project, but it honestly turned out so well, and I'm so proud of myself. Now I just have to do my other treasure binder and then all my other photocard binders. Anyways, this is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this fun little DIY, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!